Hello everybody, R5 Moral Attack here, and now I have some tier 1.5 spice for you guys. I have True Draco Demise. I mean, this should be self-explanatory to you guys at this point. The deck has been around since its debut in May 2017. Very good deck, very consistent, very solid. You just make Masterpiece, and you pass. So without any further ado, let's just get right into this. So you just play your 2 Masterpiece. You don't play 3 because you don't want to brick. You play the 1 Ignicy because he's at 1, which we have 3 of him back. 3 Majesty Maven because she's the only baby Draco you have left at 3. Dynamic Fire, you got banned and he got put to 1, so that's sad. Triple Amani Riwato. Pretty standardized card in the deck. Although he may stay, he may come out, he may decrease to 2 over time since hand traps are going to become less of a thing simply for the fact that the new virus cards are going to be very detrimental to the hand trap players because, I mean, except the Cypher players because the Cypher have hand traps and negate those viruses, but for people who are just taking in like 3 Gamma, 3 Ash, and 3 all those cards like that, this runs over them. Majesty's Fiend runs over them. Strike runs over them. Designated to the Grave runs over them. Gamma runs over them. And now the viruses are going to be running over them much more easily since the new Lair of Darkness structure deck's coming out. So it's going to be very easy to make use of them viruses. It's just very dangerous, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hand traps are probably going to decrease in relevance over time. I'm going to do more of a video about that later. So let's just get to spells. You have your diagram, you have your terraforming, heritage, disciples, demise, duality, 1 each of the board wipes. Well, this isn't a board wipe, this is just a free tribute summon in the terms of a monster in this deck, so yeah, 21 spells. I'm not going to explain any of this. This should all be standard theory to you at this time. And then for the traps, you play the 1 Return, Triple Apocalypse, 1 Skill Drain, Double Erupt, and then we play a Solemn Brigade. Judgment, you play it because it's 1 card out to evenly matched, and this deck suffers if the hands are evenly matched. Now, let me go to my side. Double Zaphion for Paleo, Draco, Pendulum Magician. You just attack, you spin all their you just spin their skills back into the deck, and they can't pop through this either, so it gives you a 1-turn guaranteed stall should you fall into that type of position. 2 Kaiju, just in case you have to suck it in the mirror for the first game, because Draco's just horrible for you in the mirror. Having Kaijus in your side, that gives you a 1 card out to the mirror. It makes your life easier, so that's why I play it. Double Cyclone for being able to out anti-spell fragrance. Triple Imperial Iron Wall. I'm getting my 3rd Iron Wall this week in the mail. 3 anti-spell and triple D-barrier for pendulums. This is all pendulum hate right here. Boss monster hate, and this is 1 card out to evenly matched or Infernoids, or anything that does banishing at all. This is our 1 card out to it. If you're playing that banishment deck, then you're just going to have this put up against you to prevent you from being able to do that. Like if you're playing OT Tyranno Turbo, you're just going to slap this on the board against you and you're going to pay the price for trying to play your deck. So I'm just going to do some minor test hands to showcase the consistency of this. Very consistent deck. It has no real brick hands. You could generally make something good happen with the majority of the deck's hands. As long as you shuffle right, you know. If you're not shuffling right, then it's probably gonna brick for you. Like if this deck bricks for you, then you just need to learn how to shuffle. See, you can make something decent at almost every hand that you play in this deck. Reminder, all test hands are assuming that hand traps are not a thing at that time. So diagram is gonna pop disciples. So you can search Majesty Maiden, I guess. Activate Heritage, get a free draw. You can tribute Heritage, summon Majesty Maiden. You can set these two, and you can just pass on them. In this scenario, you'll be able to resolve the search for her on your opponent's turn. Search that masterpiece. And then you just draw for your turn. Beautiful. You guarantee yourself a masterpiece. So that's one test hand. We'll do like 1 or 2 more, I guess. I want to just skim through this because this is literally just standardized theory at this point. This shouldn't even require any explanation for the majority of people who even play decent decks out there. Draw. Okay, beautiful. Summon the Mono Iwado, so hand traps won't even be a problem in the first place. Set diagram, you're gonna pop. Apocalypse. Search out the disciples. Activate it. Activate the second diagram, pop disciples, search. Get that heritage. We're not going to resolve heritage just yet, though, because we want to see if we could get a true Draco monster in the graveyard now, so we can draw 3 off of that. You can use card Demise. Why? Well, I guess we can use it to draw 2. Whatever. We'll just set all this face down. End phase discard. And then you can put this back to your hand. And then I guess you'll just have to live with this. I mean, I think you can survive with the skill drain by itself, considering that skill drain is its own mechanic. If you're going against pendulums and strike is an all-in. So I guess you'll be okay. I think you'll be able to survive. And then the next card is beautiful with terraforming. You're guaranteed that double D search 2 times. So you'll be okay. So I guess that this will be it for this deck profile, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.